Hey guys, I'm back. I'm feeling a bit better. Still a bit down, but hey, what can you do? Everything's a bit up in the air at the moment. So I thought I'd try and peel myself away from Destiny 2 because I've been having to go on that lately. See how bad it is or good it is. I don't know. It just seems like Bungie are missing missing Destiny 1 and also miss Halo a lot, but maybe I'm reading too much into it. Anyway, I last time I played, the first video obviously, it's not done much since then. We were in Dubai, and now we are going to Dartmoor.
She came home.
Carlyle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be, without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlyle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlyle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlyle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlyle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
Oh.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlyle keeps a case file on the Constant. Information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
Uh-huh. Hopefully I can get some way into this or get this all done before the shopping delivery we have booked arrives. It doesn't sound like it. Oh, never mind. So one thing I've noticed is that the Requiem suit doesn't carry over, and I don't see the need for the Mark II pistols or the Mark III stuff. Right then. Oh gosh, no. No. Doing this a master straight away, jeez. That was from Dubai. I was trying to do the Silent Assassin suit only thing. Just because why not? I think there's a challenge for it. Something I've noticed is that there aren't many achievements for doing specific things like that.
Manor. the Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
So I think I'm going to do this freeform, if that's the right word for it. I'm not going to follow a story because
Private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait.
Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
oh gosh, well, even he knows I'm not meant to be here. Damn.
A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlyle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor. If you take his place, it may be an opportunity to get close to Madame Carlyle.
How would I do that? Fine, maybe I will do this one.
What the hell was that? Good job. What was that noise?
Let's see if it'll come. Oh gosh, no.
Yes, you are the man.
No, you are not the man. I am the man.
Hey?
There we go.
Hey, who is throwing stuff around here? Come on.
It's interesting that they actually gave whoever that is more of a speaking role for an actual target. Well, person you can be, even. Because he's just some random guy half the time. Like a hotel worker. Doody-doody-doo.
Mr. Whitmer, thank God you're here. Can I take you to Madame Carlyle?
Yes, please.
If you'd follow me. I know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange. Preparing for Madame's funeral, and then she turns up alive. But then the awful business with her brother Zachary, and all this security. I've never seen the place guarded like this, and I dare say I don't like it at all. This is what I mean. You have to be patted down before you see Madame Carlyle inside. I could just cry.
One second, gentlemen. Where can I hide my guns? Um. Ooh. Fine. Looks like I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Sorry, I just need to do a quick search if you want to get through. Just routine. Let me
Shouldn't
just
find
pad you
anything.
down here. Right, that's it. Keep moving, please.
Right.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for the coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madam Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir.
I assume I would have free reign of the place.
I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this.
Right, we'll check that out in a second. What else is there?
Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting.
Suicide note. I'm haunted by horrible past choices and their consuming consequences. Alexa was the raft keeping me afloat. Without her, I cannot go on. Goodbye.
It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity. Zachary was shopping for New Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
Yeah, that is a bit odd.
Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
What? Oh. I didn't actually notice that because... Yes, I know how to use the camera. You...
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
That is scary. What's out here? What's this? An escape ladder, but it's up.
Sir?
I'm not quite leaning on the wall, but okay. They did a really nice job with this place. It's smaller, but nice. Piano? Ah, someone's playing the piano downstairs. Right, let's go look at that book then, shall we?
secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside. A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Mysterious switch, missing item. So there's an item somewhere, key or a stick of some form, which would be the 6th clue? Like a fire poker? Because nothing else is coming up, so... What's in this room? Somewhere I'm not meant to be. Someone's office, bad looks of it. Right then.
How are you today, sir?
The only time where like British accents make more sense, not in the middle of like Mumbai or something. I mean, I know that there are people that live over there, but it's just most of Hitman 1 was so I don't know.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
This is very useful information, 47. So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps do you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
How tall are you? You could be a model.
Right.
I'm serious. I have a friend who's a model. She says that's the sweet.
Let's pick this up later.
That's
Patrick
super
Carlyle,
creepy.
can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell
What?
Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom.
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexei used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him. Then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. So, is that it?
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary tops himself. I know I would have. Perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
I'm done with that then.
Just remembered I went for a stroll behind the greenhouse last night. Maybe that's where it is.
What is?
My lost button. The one you couldn't find at the graveyard. Wouldn't it be a good idea for you to go and look for it? Now?
A good idea. Yes.
I'm tempted to follow him. But part of me wants to pick up the fire poker to see if it works, how I thought it does. Oh, newspaper. Yoink. Letter opener. Yoink. Very fancy. Oh, hang on. Soap. Oh dear.
Madame Carlyle's daughter.
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Oh, of course.
Excuse me? Oh, I didn't check what the thing was. Suppose I can look, but a bit late now. Water. What's the point in picking up a paddle? Oh, another paddle. So many, like, distractions. Oh.
Rebecca Carlyle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:15. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer? I do have...
Tell me about Zachary.
Oh, damn.
Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends.
Saw that one coming.
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Nope, we're done. What's that here? Oh. Oh. What's this? A cigar box. Yoink. A drink to poison.
neck stand.
You and me both.
What?
Why waste away?
What if he believes we had something to do with Zachary's death?
The music makes my heart soar.
He's circling us. I don't see him snooping around your sister. I bet Alexa said something.
If I could be bothered, I'd be worried about your mental health, Emma. But sorry, I'm having too much fun enjoying the circus.
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Is that all? Not very...
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach!
Did it again.
Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle. But who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate intellect?
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing, really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Emma Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Anything else you want to know?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. How do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Is that all?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
It's a good job I've got this muted because my wife has a certain tablet device, and it would have been reacting all over the place with the mentions of that name. I think it's a good job I've got my TV muted and I've got headphones on for this. It's also so that I can... oh, battery. Oh, a fuse. That's a big fuse. It's also so I can record voice with my tablet, because it's how I'm doing it now at the moment, with the capture software picking up the whir of the fan. What? I took a peach, apricot, and I broke the bowl. I thought I was going to pick up the banana. Okay, whatever.
Yes, hi Cassie, it's me again, Edward. I know I'm not supposed to leave you messages, and this is the last time, I promise. It's just, I don't know how to handle this whole situation. I don't think I can really.
Has that got something in it?
My legs, and my eyes are not working properly. This flicker thing again. You can't tell anyone. But the thing is, I've been asked to perform the eulogy at the funeral event tomorrow.
I've been poisoned.
That's so unbelievable. But even though Mother is still alive, we still have to go through with the funeral. I have to write the eulogy. I don't think I can. She will definitely want to read it, and no matter what. I just know she'll be disappointed in me. Again. My legs are really weird. I need you, Cassie. I'm sorry, I know. I'll hang up. Not supposed to do this. Christ, sorry. Bye.
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. Anything else I can do to help?
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff are all the company he had. If that's all, I have a speech to write.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have a strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me.
I swear that's what happens to a drink when you put something in it. Part of me wants to break it, but I don't know how.
You always led by example rather than by words and meaningless gestures. Like hugs and encouragement. Just a single spontaneous caress, what a difference that would have made. Right.
What's 7? What are you doing?
When I was 5.
Stop vibrating.
I climbed a tree and could not make my way down. I was scared and called out for help. Of all people, you heard me, and when you saw me, you climbed the tree. I was relieved that help had finally arrived. But you went down immediately and said, when a grown-up can do it, so can you, Edward. You are 5, and climbing trees is supposed to be your area of expertise. Oh no, that won't go. You'll just think I remember this because I'm weak.
Can I not? Damn it. Right, what? I questioned and confirmed 2 alibis.
What is it? She scolded Mary for not making the bed the way she prefers it. It's so unfair. She'd just discovered Zachary's dead body and was all shook up. I tried to tell her that, and do you know what she said?
She said, things will change around here. I can promise you that.
And her son Patrick is just as bad. Just look at Rosie. He has no respect. Preying on the girls like that.
But he was such a gentleman. Gave me his coat and all.
Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. Stick to your own kind.
You mean like Chris? He treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games. Never any romance. I deserve romance.
So 41 guests will attend the funeral tomorrow. There's still a lot to see to, but we're in good time, I think.
I'm getting a headache from all the decisions. I mean, pram or stroller, comforter or not. Should I ask her to marry me? What if she says no? And then this big funeral thing tomorrow. Last thing I need.
Amy is a great lass.
You love her, she loves you, and now a wee one on the way.
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe. Like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
Who are you, her time-traveling
Did you notice
counterpart?
anything out of the ordinary? Any strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one outside. Except Patrick's mother, Emma. We were sitting on the bench behind the greenhouse talking when she came out and we had to hide. You won't tell her about me and Patrick, will you? She'd insist Madame Carlyle fire me. I'm sure of it.
Too right she will. She's always going on about how things will change once she's in charge of Thornbridge Manor.
Does that mean I've confirmed? Yeah.
You'll be fine, Robbie. Kids are great.
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
Why is there just a sword lying around? What's that there? I want to know where there's a greenhouse so I can find somewhere that would have tools to use to pick up a crowbar. Even oh my, that's some nice guns. Oh, what? Only the shotguns can be used, not the bolt-action rifles. That sucks. Nope, not smashing them then. Oh, excuse me.
You have a way with words, Dan.
Oh, I've been in here. Car battery. I remember. I came down here and then, yeah. Have I been over this side of the house? Possibly? Yeah, I've been here. Upstairs then. Mysterious switch. Oh, secret passageway behind there.
I'm serious. I have a friend who's a model. She says that's the sweetest, sweet place. You should come and stay at my place in London. We can have her come over. Give you some tips.
I'm quite happy here, thanks.
He's such a creep. Propane flask to dump.
Did you want to check on that undertaker in charge of the funeral? I got word he's upset with Madame Carlyle.
I vetted him thoroughly. He's good.
I'm better.
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
Of course it needs to be unlocked. Could it be something as wild as the feather duster that unlocks everything? Because I went straight downstairs.
Can't you just relax for a minute?
And that solicitor upstairs. Why do you think he's here?
I think solicitors are Mother's favorite kind of people. Can't remember ever having a family event without one tucked away in a room somewhere. Due diligence always trumped the family.
I think he's here to cut us from her will.
Very ridiculous. Imagine the scandal if the firstborn son didn't pick up the torch. That would never happen.
Huh. Can I go up here? Do I have that much free room?
Sorry,
No.
sir, not coming through here. Move away right now, thanks.
Damn it. How could I get up there? Although the first question is, where would I hide any bodies that I create? I'm not going to risk that. I'm not going to compromise myself. I'm lost. Let's read the map. Read the map. Find the stairs.
Hey.
There we go.
How are you?
Weirdo. Talking to the random detective.
He must be so confused. I don't like how Alexa's way of running things impacts our son.
Patrick, his only concern right now is boredom. He's
Ah.
young.
Right. Oh! A gun! Speaking of... No, screw it, I'll leave mine in the hedge. I shouldn't need a gun.
It feels like I can't breathe in there. The tension is off the charts.
Everything needs to be ready for the funeral. It needs to look good for the family portrait. I can feel that pressure too.
Bad news, I'm afraid. I feel look everywhere.
Stop. No power, no work.
Ah.
Carlisle will be furious. She expects the family photo to be done any moment now.
I need this shoot to happen, okay? I'd really appreciate it if you left.
Sorry.
So, Madame Carlisle wants a picture taken. If you were to assist with the missing fuse, I'm sure the portrait would be one for the ages.
I need this shoot to happen, okay? And I need it to be perfect. Can't we just take a fuse from another fuse box?
I guess we could do that.
Good. I'll finish setting up, and then we'll grab the fuse just before you call down the family.
Good. Yeah, that's a good plan.
Who do I speak to about?
Do you mind? I need to be left alone, okay?
Okay, so I can't speak to either of them about the fuse. Seems a bit weird. I guess I've got to find the fuse box myself and fix it. Oh. Would have been nice to have been able to go in there.
Zachary committed suicide. We'd only just run through his plan for the spring seedlings yesterday.
Yes, sure. But he was upset believing his sister was dead.
I'd say worried about how it would be handled with Gregory and Emma taking over. I said they let him stay here, but Ethel was sure Emma would throw him out first chance she got. And now we'll never know.
Oh my. You're taking this hard, aren't you?
That's a key. The key to what, though? Hey, you. How's it going? Can I? What? Okay. Oh. I thought it was something useful.
Broken lab equipment. It looks like it was recently used, though.
Wrench. Uh-oh. Hang on a minute, it's not... That is weird. It's not an illegal action for me to be in there, or not a restricted area, but it was locked. So where else would I have got the key? Oh, oh, it's a gardening fork. That's not what I want. I need a wrench. That's not. Oh, a note?
A safe in Madame Carlyle's office. I bet that's where she keeps the file on Arthur Edwards.
Receipt for the repairs of a safe in Alexa Carlyle's office. Right, well I have a crowbar now.
Looking fine today, sir.
On top of everything, Rosie thinks she's in love with young Pat.
See, that's how you greet someone. You don't go, hi! Like, what was it? It sounded a bit like Mike Wazowski from Monsters Inc. Do. I forget where Mr. Fernsby's office was. Hang on, is that? Yoink. Zoom in. There's photo opportunities. Oh, camera intel. Ugh. Ugh, I can't. Where's my orientation? Right, back behind me. In here. Where? Where am I looking? In the right room? Have I read it wrong? Nope, I'm in the wrong room. What am... Oh, I give up. No, screw that. I weirdly don't feel... Sorry, Butler. I feel I'm quite on top of things. I feel like... Oh, if I'm honest, I'm feeling a tad drowsy, but... Meh.
You have a way with words, Stan.
What? Okay. And it was...
Alice, tell me what Emma did when she arrived. Tell me. Elaine?
Don't mind me. Mansion key. A golf club. Lethal vial of poison. Oh.
Lethal if you use enough of them.
But not the poison used to kill Zachary.
Damn it.
Of course, Madame Carlyle doesn't know that. Are you considering to frame the butler, 47?
Clues found. Office in Fernsby's butler. Was accessible through the storage room doors. Staff quarters. Yeah, that's not what I... Hang on.
Zachary's diary. This...
Suicide note. I'm haunted by horrible past choices. Curiously, the handwriting does not match Zachary's diary.
This is big. He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident.
Uh-oh.
And 47, the handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself. Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence to convince Madame Carlyle he did. Maybe you should tell him you are ready to present your findings. Unless, of course, you want to do some more detecting, 47?
I know.
So what about that wire? Now I'll cut it. You need to be on.
What do you mean cutting a what? What was he on about? He nearly saw me, is it?
I'm ready to present my conclusion to Madame Carlyle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
Right, let's get this over and done with. Let's just check that my... Yep, I'm still recording. I'd hoped the screen would stay on, but never mind. Hopefully, well, they shouldn't need to frisk me. I've been let inside. Ooh, gun? Oh, I see. I like the thing in the Dubai map where most of the guards have suppressed weapons. So, like, they don't alert the guests. Actually, do I have anything that's illegal? Oh, I do actually. I do have. Oh, never mind. I'm giving it a free pass. Oh, I can cross my legs again.
Hello, sir. This is Madame Carlyle's office. Please step inside.
Oh, this way? Okay. Good grief, this is a big office.
So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion. Take a seat.
Do.
Please, go ahead.
The butler, Mr. Fernsby, killed Zachary.
Fernsby? Oh, you've got that wrong. He would never do such a thing. He is the most loyal man I have ever met.
I found pills in his office that matches the poison that killed your brother. Furthermore, I found Zachary's notebook, half burned, in Mr. Fernsby's fireplace. It showed that Zachary intended to publish a written confession to a murder the two of you committed nearly 50 years ago. The murder of your older brother, Montgomery.
That's outrageous. We did no such thing.
No need to feign innocence. I know a killer when I see one, and my discretion is assured. The papers also described how Mr. Fernsby helped you stage the murder of Montgomery as an accident. I believe he killed Zachary not to be exposed as an accomplice to murder.
Sweet Fernsby. You are wrong, Mr. Whitmer. He did not do it to protect himself.
He did it to protect the Carlyle legacy. Mr. Fernsby, like myself, understands that sacrifices must be made to secure stability and
Oh no.
prosperity.
Please
Mr.
don't.
Whitmer, I'd appreciate it if your findings never leave this room. I understand Fernsby's actions, and there is no need for them to have more consequences than they already have. Fernsby was very fond of Zachary, and I'm sure his decision will haunt him to the day he dies. About your reward, have you considered an amount?
I want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Arthur Edwards, the Constant. But that must mean you're... I expected you'd show up.
Have I just screwed myself?
You're not here to kill me. If you were, you would have already. The enemy of my enemy, I suppose. You can have it. You earned it.
Okay, I thought I'd shot myself in the foot then. That would have been scary.
The file you want is in the safe. Good hunting. I need some privacy. Thank you.
Sir.
Yoink.
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madame Carlyle.
Well, this is easy. Oh, come on! It's that easy.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
What? What was that? There was some interference. What was that? Well, that was anticlimactic. Sorry, please don't stand in a pentagon. Or a yeah. That's very weird. This way. Where's that exit? That's the only exit point I have. But I have boat keys. Where's the boat? You expect me to walk all the way, so it should be there. Oh man, I bet the mic picked that up. Yeah.
Mary is so upset, and she's never seen a dead body before. Alexa, back from the dead. A mystery funeral, a murder.
Oh, okay, I thought this was a jetty or something. That's not what I thought it was. Oh, screw it. That was...
I heard Mary fainted when she heard Madame Carlyle was still alive, and she didn't even see it herself. It was
47. They're everywhere. Go, get out! It's the Constantine. Shit!
Uh-oh. I'm not liking this. What just happened? Number 3 of 3, my friend's leaderboard. Oh, I really can't read that writing. Lockpick Mark 3. Why are there Mark 3s? Just come up with better things. Or more unique.
47. Don't respond, just listen. Diana can't help you now. You need to find Olivia. She will know what to do. I wish there had been more time.
And then there were none. Thank you, Miss Burnwood. Now, it's my turn.
Stay down. Boss wants you alive.
Yeah? How about now?
Over here! Cover me!
Walk away!
Or what? You gonna take us all on?
Don't. Tell the Constant to start running!
You think you've won? 47 is out there. And 47 never misses his mark.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what makes you valuable.
You're delusional. You think I would betray 47?
Trust me, you owe him nothing.
What is this?
I told you we could help each other, and I meant it. I look forward to your call.
Gray is gone. Go to Berlin and stay out of sight. We're all that's left now.
This is getting interesting. Right at the end. Or in part 3, I suppose, of the series. Damn. Right then. I hope you enjoyed watching. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry about that as well. I've been scrunched up and still for so long. Yeah, the joints are a bit stiff. Yes, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. That was definitely one of a longer mission. I suppose I could have just gone straight in, gone bang bang, dead in a stealthy manner, obviously. But I wanted to see what the murder mystery was, because it's like the big thing that you see all these gaming sites posting articles about and whatnot, and it's like, right, I've got to see what this is. At the moment, I've not seen much else for Hitman 3. I don't know if people are just playing certain levels to death or something. Obviously you've got people that have done it all or have fiddled the achievements. Or reviewers that have pushed like certain achievements above rare or something of what had been released. I don't know. Oh, damn. Anyway, again, thank you for watching. And I will see you in whatever it is I do next. Now to spend maybe 5 to 7 hours editing this, like to render it out, importing it, and then saving it again, because damn does this take a long time. My laptop hates me. See ya.